welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you guys are here. Obviously, this is a Princess Jasmine inspired makeup look, and I know what you're thinking. Priscilla, we've already seen a Princess Jasmine look on your channel. I know. But who would I be if I didn't do another one in honor of the new live version of Aladdin that is coming out on May 24th? And in honor of that movie coming out, MAC Cosmetics teamed up with Disney and they created a beautiful Aladdin collection that I absolutely had to have, and I had to do another video for you guys. I just had to. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I created the look I'm wearing on my face right now, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I pretty much got the entire collection of the Disney Aladdin and MAC Cosmetics line. So the packaging is really cute. I'll show you a few of the packaging here. So this one is really pretty. This is the eyeshadow palette named Princess Jasmine. And then on this packaging, this is all the turquoise packaging, and it has the little genie lamp there. And then you can see some peacocks there, which is really, really cute. I got the bronzer, highlighter, well, it's like a blush, but it's highlighter, and eyeliner, pigment, and all of the lipsticks and some lip gloss. Another thing I'm really excited about, and I have been waiting to use for like over a year already, is these Luxie Beauty brushes. And so they did a collaboration and did like Jasmine brushes. I think this was after they did the Wonder Woman brushes, but I actually found these like by luck. So we had been shopping at a store called Box Lunch, and they have like a lot of Disney themed stuff there, and we found these brushes, and I was going to order them online, but I just decided not to. But then I found them, so I was like, it was meant to be that I get these brushes. But anyways, this is what they look like. And so I have this one, and then this is like a really big blush brush. So here we have a few brushes that I'm going to be using during this transformation in this Princess Jasmine look. Okay, so I'm going to start off by using the bronzer, and that is going to be this bronzer right here, and this is called Your Wish Is My Command. I've already used this and I really do love it. I feel like it's the perfect color for me. So this is what the packaging looks like. It is all gold, and then it has like turquoise little details on here with this turquoise lotus flower. I believe that's how you say it. If I'm saying it wrong, somebody please correct me. So yeah, and then once you open it, it's really cute because it has the little genie lamp in there, which I thought was a really, really cute thing to do. So we are going to be using this as like our bronzer and our contour. And so we can go ahead and use this Luxie Beauty brush here. And it's just so cute. This is a Luxie 522, and you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it has like a really, really small lotus flower there, which I think is so cute. So I'm going to start off by using these two products together, and we will start the look. Aladdin has been like one of my most favorite Disney movies, and it's funny because I got my daughter into like loving Princess Jasmine too. So we have a bunch of Princess Jasmine stuff, and that is the only movie that she watches in her room like on repeat. So it's the only movie I can actually stand to watch just over and over again. So I'm really, really excited to see how the live movie is, which I think because I'm such a big fan, I'll kind of have like a biased opinion because I already love it so much, so they can like do no wrong. Okay, so we are all done with the bronzer. It is listed as a powder blush, but to me the color just works better for me as a bronzer. So the collection unfortunately doesn't have a like pinky blush color, so I'm gonna use another MAC blush, which I really, really, really love. This is probably one of my most favorite blushes to use. As you can see, I already hit pan there, but it is the Patrick Starr and MAC Cosmetics collection, and this color is called I'm Not Blushing, and I'm going to be using the Luxie 504. It's like kind of like an angled brush here, and I'm going to be using this to apply the blush. Okay, for this next step, I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun powder, and this is a step that I have just made part of my makeup routine for the last, like, I don't know, 2 years, and I can't, like, complete my makeup without doing this step, so it's just a habit. But I'm going to be taking the Coty Airspun and a Morphe M458 brush, and we are just going to carve out a line from here all the way up to, like, the middle of our ear. And I like doing this just because it creates more of like a contour look without having to actually contour. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for this step. And then I just kind of let it sit there for a while, and at the end I'll just wipe it off and it'll look like a really straight line and make it look like we contoured when we actually didn't. So what I've always loved about Princess Jasmine's look is how natural she stays. It's nothing like super extravagant, and I feel like the eyeshadow palette in this collection is just like a really good representation of that, because the colors in here are really natural, and I feel like anybody can, you know, pull these colors off. So there's a few mattes in here and then there's a few shimmers. So we're just gonna go with kind of more of a natural look this time. My last Princess Jasmine video, we did like something more of like Princess Jasmine like inspired look. So it had like turquoise and gold and that type of thing. But for this look, we're just gonna keep it looking natural. Okay, so to start off the look, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. So it's almost like a really light brown, almost the same color as my skin tone, if not maybe just a little bit darker. But this shade is called Riff Raff, so I'm going to take that on this Luxie Beauty brush. And this brush is a Luxie 205 brush. So I'm going to take this color right on the brush, and I'm going to start by just putting it kind of in my crease area and just dragging it all the way forward. So this is just going to be a transition color that we are going to use kind of just as like a base. And then from here, we are going to darken it up on the outside and then put a little shimmer on the inside. So for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. And now I'm going to go in with one of the smaller brushes in that Luxie Beauty collection. And so this one is going to be a Luxie 203 brush. So you can see that this one is a lot more thinner than the other one. So I'm going to use this to just kind of pack a dark color on the outside of my eye here. And for this one, I'm going to take, it's called Shadowy Lady. And that's going to be this one right here. And I'm going to take this is like a really dark purple, and I'm just going to use this to darken up the outside of my eye right here. Do any of you guys have like just dry patches on your eyes where like shadow just won't stick? I never had that problem, but recently I have, and it's right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, which is just pack on this color. I've always been so afraid to use really dark colors like this, but then I learned you just gotta take your time and build it. And once you do that, then there's nothing to be afraid of. So back to the movie of Aladdin. If you guys are planning to see it, you guys should leave a comment. And I really am curious to see what everybody's opinion was like on the cast. Because at first, whenever I heard that Naomi was gonna be Princess Jasmine, I was like, what? like, I didn't really know her, but then once they released that, I started following her on Instagram because I wanted to like know more about her and like just see the type of person she was, because I really didn't know who she was. So I started following her on Instagram, and then after a while she like kind of grew on me. The more I like looked at her, I was like, okay, I can see how they can like make her into a Princess Jasmine. And yeah, I think the cast is really, really good. I haven't seen the movie yet, like I said, but I heard that there was like a lot of backlash as far as like Will Smith playing Genie. So I want to know your guys' opinion. What did you guys think about when you heard that Will Smith was going to be Genie? So I'm going to take that same brush that we used when we put on Riff Raff, and I'm not going to put any product on it, just with whatever's left. I'm going to blend this out, that dark color, and I'm just going to blend it out so it's not so harsh. And just kind of blend it in to the color Riff Raff that we laid on our eye. As some of you guys know, it's been a while since I've done a YouTube video, but I was so excited about this collection that I was like, you know what? I know I'm busy and I know I work all the time, but I'm going to make time to do this video. And I'm really glad that I did, because I really do love all of these products that I got. So moving on, I'm going to take the shade Live the Genie Life, which is this middle shade here on the bottom row. So it is kind of more of like a silver color. You can probably see it better like that. And I'm going to take just a Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, JH41, and I'm going to spray this with Fix Plus on it. And then I'm going to dip my brush into Live the Genie Life. And I'm just going to put this right in the lid, starting in the corner. I'm going to pack it on there. Alright, so for right now, I'm going to just leave it like that before adding some more color that I want to do. But I just put it right over my lid, probably like midway over my lid. And now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Alright, so that's how the eye should look so far. I am going to go in with the middle shade here. It kind of has like a pinky reflex to it, and I'm just going to add that a little bit over right in this area. Agrabah is that middle color there. So I'm going to take that on just a really, really small MAC brush. This is a MAC 221 brush. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush and just place it right where that shimmery shade meets the purple, and then we're just gonna blend it a little bit. Okay, so for our lash line, we are going to use a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. This is the JH43 brush. So it's just a really flat brush here that is really easy to help get in that lash line. So I'm going to take this dark purple shade here. It does have like a little shimmer to it. And this color is called Abu. And we are just going to place that right on our lash line. Alright, so I'm just going to blend this out with an e.l.f. brush. This is a C brush. It doesn't really have any other detail to it. But I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. Alright, so once you blend that bottom lash line out, now I'm going to go in with the pigment. So the pigment is called Rose, and it's this little cute little box right here. I love it. It's just so cute. if you look really closely, you can see like it looks pink obviously, but it has like this gold reflex in it, which is so pretty. For the pigment, I am going to use this Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush. This is a JH39 brush, so as you can see, it's just really small, but I want it to just fit kind of perfectly to where I could just stamp it right there in my like tear duct area. So the first thing and the most important thing about using pigment, at least I think, is to always add Fix Plus to it, because pigment is so like so fine that it could get everywhere, and at least when you put some Fix Plus on it, you kind of like have more control to put it where you want. So I just like packed a lot of Fix Plus on this, and I'm just gonna tap it onto the pigment and then apply it right in my inner corner. You guys will see what I mean, how I can just pop it there and you can see all that color. And I am going to blend it out just a small bit. I'm just going to take a blending brush here and just blend it in to the top of my eye, into that Live the Genie Life color. Alright, so the next thing is going to be eyeliner, and I think the eyeliner is most important in this whole entire look, just because Princess Jasmine is known for how catty her eyes look and how like her liner is just so perfect. So I am going to be using the NYX Cosmetics Matte Liquid Liner, which is right here, and I am going to make my wing a little more dramatic than I normally would. So I'm going to be using the black eyeliner that actually came in the collection to put on my waterline. And so the packaging is really cute. It's black and it has like peacock feathers all over it. So we are just going to put this in our waterline. My eyes are like really sensitive when it comes to eyeliner in the waterline. And I'm going to go back in with the liquid eyeliner just to darken up and extend this just a little bit more. I want it to be very sharp at the end. So I'm going to use the liquid liner to just drag the liner all the way down. Alright, so you can see the difference of how dragging that eyeliner all the way to your like tear duct area, just how much more of like a cat eye it gives. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, and then we are going to add some mascara and lashes. Alright, so as the lashes are drying, we are going to just wipe off this powder that's been sitting here from the beginning, and we're going to use this Luxie 508 brush. So I'm just going to dust it off and dust off any fallout that we might have had. We are going to move on to lipsticks, and so in this collection there was 3 lipsticks, 3 lip glosses, and 1 like lip topper. I didn't get the lip topper and I only got 1 of the lip glosses, but I did get all 3 lipsticks, so I am going to swatch them on my hand so you guys can see the different colors that they are. So this one here is going to be called Princess Incognito. This is one of my favorite colors just because to me it's like an everyday lipstick, but it's this color right here, and I'll swatch it on my hand so you guys can see the color. I've literally worn it for like the last 3 days since I've got the collection. But that one is called Princess Incognito. And then the next one is going to be called Raja. And this one is kind of more of like a maroon color. But here it is here. So it is a little bit darker. And that's the swatch next to Princess Incognito. So those are those two, but they're both like really universal colors. Like I can see them like looking good on anybody. And so the last one that I'm going to be wearing is A Whole New World. So this one is, you know, the bright pink color here. So I am going to use my favorite lip liner, which is Max Soar. And then we are going to apply A Whole New World. I absolutely love MAC lipsticks. Like the smell of them, oh, they smell so good. So the last thing we're going to apply from this collection is the highlighter. And this highlighter is labeled as a powder blush, but it does have a very, very sheen look to it. And it's almost the same as Your Wish Is My Command. So it does come in this gold packaging here. And it has the same print of the genie lamp, but you can even see it in the camera how like reflective it is. So I'm going to use this as a highlighter. Everyone, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun filming this for you guys. I love filming anything that has to do with Disney. So to me, this is always a lot of fun. As always, I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody.